First, though, details of a possible smoking gun in the scandal. CNN congressional correspondent Andrea Koppel has that. Andrea?
And Wolf, that warning coming from the commanding officer at Walter Reed before he was forced to resign yesterday. Now House Democrats have issued a subpoena to Major General George Waitman to try to force him to testify when they hold a hearing next week. Just one day after the commanding general at Walter Reed was removed from his post, House Democrats released a possible smoking gun. This internal memo from Major General George Waitman's deputy to the Army's Medical Command. Dated September 2006, the memo describes how the Army's recent decision to privatize support services at Walter Reed had sparked an exodus of, quote, highly skilled and experienced personnel. And as a result, Waitman's deputy warned that Walter Reed's base operations and patient care services are at risk of mission failure. Democrats investigating the situation say the Army awarded the 5-year, $120 million contract in January 2006. At that time, they claim, Walter Reed had over 300 federal employees in support services. By February 2007, a year later, that number had dropped to under 60. Democrats say the company that took over, IAP Worldwide Services, was among the companies that had problems delivering ice during FEMA's response to Hurricane Katrina. The CEO of IAP, Al Mefkin, is a former senior Halliburton official. In a letter to General Waitman, Congressman Henry Waxman says it would be reprehensible if the deplorable conditions at Walter Reed were caused or aggravated by an ideological commitment to privatize government services. Even before news of this memo broke, Democrats were already calling for more heads to roll.
When you have the Secretary, the VA, come up here and say, oh, it's doing well, we have all these programs, baloney. Baloney. The programs they have, he would never accept for himself or his family. We ought to be looking at a whole lot of people to be fired in this thing.
And since Senator Leahy's remarks this afternoon, another head did roll. The Army Secretary Francis Harvey abruptly resigned. And that's before congressional hearings investigating the Walter Reed scandal get underway next week. Wolf?
Andrea, thanks for that.